Hey James, it's Sunny. So I did something. I don't really know what I did, but it was your friend, so I thought maybe you could tell me what I did. So I went to lunch and I overheard Dr. Alpha, Kim, a couple other people talking about their first shifts. Dr. Alpha was like, oh yeah, I remember my first shift. Like, it was absolutely wild. I had no idea what was going on. It was so crazy. And then Kim was all like, well, my first shift, I didn't expect to see that many naked people. And then some other guy said that his first shift came as a surprise. And so that made it like really painful. So of course I wanted in on the conversation, which I wasn't eavesdropping, by the way. Like, I was in the room. They saw me. So I kind of laughed and I was like, oh my God, yeah, I totally remember my first shift. It was also, super wild. Everyone kind of looked at me like I was the crazy one, and they were like, Sunny, you've had your first shift? And I was like, of course, and this is my fourth shift this week. They got all this weird look. Everybody was all hush hush, and they were like, what's your shift form? So I'm all, I have no idea, like a 1098. I pay someone else to do my taxes. I don't know. They were like, no, Sunny, what do you turn into during your shifts? And I was like, man, it really depends on how many I've had that week, but a freaking wild animal, let me tell you, an exhausted one that's a little bit cranky and ready to tear somebody's head off if it's been a bad shift week. And then it just followed out with a regular. They're like, what are you? And I'm like, I'm a Pisces. We've said this a quadrillion times. I'm a Pisces. I mean, look, I even found this cute little tattoo to remind everybody that I'm a Pisces. Stop asking me what I am. But then they just looked spooked and apologized. And I don't know what's happening, okay? Don't we all get a little bit cranky when we're on our fourth or fifth work shift every single week? I mean, I'm exhausted. I thought I was being funny and fitting in with the crowd, but no, we got to make it weird and act like I'm talking about a freaking werewolf or something. These people read too many romance novels, and I wish they'd recommend them to me because, I love a good shifter romance. Anyway, James, if you know what I did, call me. Bye.